Girls, get ready. Get ready. Soca time now. Girls from all over. Them love to wind up. Them love to TikTok. Yeah, this girl want to party with me. Here in the DMV. Instagram, Snapchat. Baby, just DM me, cause you have the body that I want to. Hold on tight. Hold on for the ride. Sit down on it and hold on for the ride, girl. You have the body that I want to. Squeeze all night. Hold on for the ride. Sit down on it and hold on for the ride, girl. Bubble up your body with the pedaling waist. Bumper so big, make it shake up the place. Lick a bus in your head without chase. You're full of action, so no time now waste. Wait there, hold on now. Oh, this a girl you want so. The way you bubble on the ground and I wind up. Man a big top, check it so me ride you. You have the body that I want to. Hold on tight. Hold on for the ride. Sit down on it and hold on for the ride, girl. You have the body that I want to. Squeeze all night. Hold on for the ride. Sit down on it and hold on for the ride, girl. Do it like see your exercise. The way you wind up, girl, me hypnotize. Boy, lad, girl, your body good, me not gonna lie. She up and down on me roller coaster. Me love it when she wind then bend over. Your body shape like buckle of Coca-Cola. People a look so me draw you closer. You have the body that I want to. Hold on tight. Hold on for the ride. Sit down on it and hold on for the ride, girl. You have the body that I want to. Squeeze all night. Hold on for the ride. Sit down on it and hold on for the ride, girl. Girl, I want you wind up slowly. Cause I'm loving your body. Anytime you want to party, come party with me. In the DMV, yeah. You have the body that I want to. Hold on.
Greetings and salutations on and on.
Hold it and hold on for the right, girl. You have the body that I want.
Welcome to the night shift with DJ Kevin Steele. It's Community and Finance Night.
Ready. Soca time.
Are you ready?
Girls from all over.
I want to say big up to each and everyone locked in right now.
Them love it.
Those on TuneIn Radio.
Yeah, this girl want to party with me.
Locked in on the night shift with DJ Kevin Steele. Much love to you.
Instagram, Snapchat, baby just DM me, cause you have the body
I want to say welcome to those who are locked in out of New Jersey.
tight. Hold on for the ride. Sit down on it and hold on for the ride, girl. You
Hanging out on the NIE Radio with
all night.
the Motivator,
Hold on for the ride.
New Jersey's finest.
Hold on for the ride, girl. Bubble up your body with the pedaling waist. Bumper so big, make it shake up the place. Lick a bus in your head without chase. You're full of action, so no time now waste.
I want to say big up to those who are locked in out of New York.
Oh, this a girl you want so. The way you bubble
Hanging out on Island worldwide, exhibiting the power of music.
ride you. You have the body that
China Nicole,
hold on.
how you doing?
Hold on for the
Yo, Gary.
on it and hold on for the
Big ups to the Jump Out Productions crew.
body that I want to. Squeeze all night. Hold on for the ride. Sit down on it and hold on for the ride, girl. Do it like see your exercise. The way you wind up, girl, me hypnotize. Boy, lad, girl, your body good, me not gonna lie. She up and down on me roll.
I want to say big ups to those who are locked in out of Long Island, New York,
Your body shape like buckle of Coca-Cola.
on Reggae Pulse Radio.
You closer. You have the body that I want to.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Tight. Hold on for the
Those locked in on the Foundation Radio Network with Mr. Clinton Lindsay.
You have the body
ClintonLindsay.com.
to squeeze all night. Hold on for the ride. Sit down on it and
I want to say welcome to you guys.
girl, I want you wind up slowly. Cause I'm loving.
Blessings to those on PEMGTV.com.
Anytime you want to party, come party with me.
Those bubbling in the stew pot on Zeno FM.
Yeah, you have the body that I want to. Hold on tight. Hold on.
Those on Clubhouse.
Them love to wind up. Them love it.
Those on Facebook Live.
Yeah, this girl want to party
Those hanging out on YouTube Live.
in the DMV, Instagram, Snapchat.
And of course, right here at the home of the night shift to DJ Kevin Steele, kevinsteele.com, where you're encouraged to have acceptance through enlightenment.
Hold on for the ride. Sit down on it and hold on for the ride, girl. You have the body that I want to squeeze all night. Hold on for the ride. Sit down on it and hold on for the ride, girl. Bubble up your body with the pedaling waist. Bumper so big, make it shake up the place. Lick a bus in your head without chase. You're full of action, so no time now waste. Wait there.
Inviting to call a friend, tell a friend.
A girl, you want some.
Friends of your friends, friends of your enemies, enemies of your friends, and your enemies too.
Check it on me ride, yo. You have the body that I
Hey, call up somebody, anybody, everybody.
hold on for the ride. Sit down.
Because information is good for all, yeah?
You have the body that I want to squeeze all night. Hold on for the
The
ride.
sound of Cuban is kicking us off tonight. It's called Hold On Tight.
The way you wind up, girl, me hypnotize. Boy, lad, girl, your body good, me not gonna lie.
I want to say a special thank you to my segment sponsors.
When she wind then bend over, your body
Pulse Media Group, when being in a moment is priceless. Go ahead and give them a call.
draw you closer. You have the body that I want to.
They'll stream your event live.
Hold on for the ride.
Be it a wedding, a party, a graduation, a seminar, a church service, funeral,
That I want
you name it.
squeeze all night. Hold on for the ride. Sit.
Just give them a call, 754-999-1140.
Girl, I want you wind up.
They do videos, photos, streaming, ads. And all you got to do is call
Party.
754
You want to party? Come party.
999-1140.
Baby, just DM me cause you have the body that I want to. Hold on tight. Hold on for the ride. Sit down on
I
it.
want to say thank you to Althea and her Healing Heavenly Hands.
You have the body that I want to.
Althea is a licensed massage therapist operating out of Broad County, North Miami-Dade and South Palm Beach counties.
Right, girl. Bubble up.
She comes to you,
Darling, waist. Bumper so
bringing her table, her oils, and over 20 years massage therapy experience.
you're full of action, so no time now waste. Wait there. Hold on now. Oh, this a girl you want so. Do with your bubble.
Let's go ahead and give her a call. 954
Check it up.
655 9000.
That I want to. Hold on tight. Hold.
And you'll have a licensed massage therapist coming to you
You have the body that I want to squeeze.
to give you a heavenly experience in the massage.
On it and hold on for the right, girl. Do it like see your exercise. The way you wind up, girl, me hypnotize.
She only has one request outside of paying her,
Girl, your body good, me not gonna lie.
and it is that you get off her table and go sleep somewhere else when she's done.
When she wind then bend over, your body shape like buckle of Coca-Cola. People are look so me draw you closer. You have the body
Believe me, you're going to fall asleep. I do it all the time.
tight. Hold on for the ride. Sit down on
I want to say thank you to Reggae Global Entertainment.
You have the body that I want to squeeze all night. Hold on for the ride.
Reggae Global acts as your booking agent,
For the ride, girl.
handle your tour management,
Girl, I'm
business registration, legal service referrals,
fully
marketing and promotion, and
body.
music and music production too,
Off a party, come party with
and tons more.
me.
All you gotta do is give them a call and see what they can do for you. 954-804-8199.
That I want to.
That's 954-804-8199.
Snapchat, baby, just DM me cause you have the body that I want
You
to.
can also check them out at reggaeglobal.com.
Hold on for the ride. Sit down on it and hold on for the ride, girl. You have the body that I want to squeeze all night.
I want to say thank you to McNeil Trucking.
Ride, sit down on it and hold on.
McNeil Trucking is a veteran-owned, licensed and insured mover in the state of Florida.
So big, make it shake up the place.
You're gonna move from the Keys up to Jacksonville,
Yes, you're full of action, so no time.
from Naples to Palm Beach,
There. Hold on,
from Pompano to Pensacola,
want some. Do with your bubble
any point in between.
up. Man,
You're
up,
gonna put some things in storage.
ride you.
Don't have the manpower.
The body that I want.
Don't have the transportation. Don't worry.
Hold
You have the name, you have the number. McNeil Trucking.
and hold
954-406-9740.
that I want to squeeze.
Get them a call. Tell them Kevin Steele sent you.
Down for the ride. Sit down on it and hold on for the ride.
Schedule your move today.
See your exercise. The way you wind up, girl, me hypnotize. Boy, lad, girl, your body good, me not gonna lie. She up and down for me roller coaster. Me love it when she wind then bend over. Your body shape like
inviting you to give a call.
People are look
And be a part. Number is scrolling across the bottom of your screen right now.
hold on.
It's 773
Hold on.
789 Stew.
When it and hold on for the right girl.
773 789 7839.
Is all night.
You can call, you can text, you can WhatsApp, you can Telegram.
Dance for the right girl. Girl, I want you wind up slowly.
Go ahead and give us a call, be a part of the broadcast. Let's talk.
Body. And it
Tonight we're talking about safely shopping.
come party with we in the DMV. Yeah. You
And you know, we're only, what,
want to hold
13 days away from Christmas Day?
for the rider. Sit down on it and hold on for the ride.
Yep, believe it or not, 13 days till Christmas.
I want to squeeze all night.
If you haven't done your shopping yet,
The rider.
I think you're a little bit behind. The son of Cubanus kicking things off with a track called Hold On Tight. Hey Denny's, you must catch me on a Saturday when I'm playing all kind of music on Reggae Global Radio. 8 p.m. Eastern, it's called the Saturday Stew. But tonight is more of the talking and less of the music playing. Yeah, on Saturdays it's more music and less talk. Well, of course, you can hang around until musical therapy around about 11:30, yeah? Cool. But still, call a friend, tell a friend, friends of your friends, friends of your enemies, enemies of your friends, and one or two of your enemies too. Because information is good for everybody. It's Community and Finance Night. Tonight we're looking at safely shopping. How do you go about shopping safely? Is it that you walk with cash? Is it that you use a card? How do you do it? Do you shop online? Are there things that you do to make sure that your online shopping experience is just what the doctor ordered? It doesn't send up your blood pressure. It doesn't make you stress. It doesn't leave you feeling like you were ripped off. It doesn't rip you off. What does it? How does it work for you? Talk to me. Let me know. Hit me up in the stew pot. Those of you wondering what the stew pot is, it's what others call a chat room. So go to kevinstew.com and you are there. You're in the stew pot. It's free. You don't need to register, offer a firstborn, an internal organ, or a blood sacrifice. Just go to kevinstew.com. You can remain anonymous. You can put your name so that I know, have a more personal experience with who I'm interacting with. But the only thing that you are required to do is remain respectful. If you're not, you're going to have to get kicked out of the chat room. So you'll be removed from the stew pot and your flavor will forever be lost. Okay? Cool. But we always like the flavor. We like the added flavor. So come on over. Be a part of it, yeah? So we're shopping. Christmas time, and one of the big things at Christmas is shopping because it has become so commercialized. The reason for the season? Well, it depends on who you ask. So what are some simple tips that you can use to protect yourself from phishers, fraudsters, card information robbers when you're shopping online? According to Kasperkey Daily, online shopping is part of our daily lives. It's apparently the way to go these days. And many can no longer imagine their daily routine without online shopping. A few clicks and there's a delivery guy already bringing some food right to your door. Whether it is for you or it's for your four-legged partner in crime. You know, your four-legged family member. You order things by way of dialing up a number or making a couple of clicks. Now, this calls for more, not less, more vigilance. It's not only online stores and services that want your money, but you have the scammers. And they're forever scheming how to pick your pocket, your digital pocket. And so we're going to talk a little bit about some cyber criminal tricks and how to protect your funds when shopping online. Can you ever talk enough about things like that? Probably not, because it's the way we go, right? Um, so you don't shop. Listen, we all shop. Hey, Charlene, how you doing, my dear? Dora, how are you? I want to say big ups to my Brazilian connections, those down there at Radio Crystal Gospel. Big ups to the Brazil family. Much love to you guys. Condolences on the bowing out of the World Cup early. Yes, I did say early. And you know, as Jamaica is like little Brazil when it comes to football. So, condolences on the early exit from the World Cup, Dora, and my Brazilian family. But love you nonetheless, and there's always another time. So here we are, and we're looking at safely shopping. Now, attackers are constantly on the lookout for user accounts and services related to online commerce. And you might wonder why. Well, sometimes it's all very simple. They want to gain access to payment cards linked to accounts and go on a spree at your expense. There are no two ways about it. Online hijacking can cause direct monetary losses. No, there's nothing indirect about that monetary loss for sure. There are, of course, more complex cases when hacked accounts are used in various fraudulent schemes to scam other users or online services, as well as to launder and cash out stolen funds. So that is, if your hacked account is used for some illegal activity, it won't necessarily result in immediate money losses. However, you might have the police knocking on your door because it's your account that was used. And we know that that is not always a fun experience. So let's take a little closer look at how exactly someone might hijack your account. First of all, there's phishing. And I'm not talking about phishing that you go out with your rod and you have a relaxing moment out on the water. No, this phishing is the PH phishing. So, you received an email about a giveaway or a scare notification about a suspended account. Whatever you do, do not, did I say do not? Don't. Do not click anything, because it might be scammers hunting for your credentials. For example, this is how cyber criminals lured Amazon users to phishing pages using quote unquote bonus points that had to be cashed out immediately. If the user clicked the link and entered their personal data, then the personal data went straight to the scammers. Just like that, they have your information. Then there's malware. Phishing is not the only way to steal accounts and personal data. Using banking trojans, cybercriminals can spoof the login screen and find out your credentials, or redirect you to a fake site that hands over everything that you enter straight to them. So it looks like you're in the right place, but something is off. Like, you might go to a banking site and instead of being whateverbank.com, it is whateverbank.to or something. Or it might be, if the bank is whatever bank, it is whatever.bank.com versus whateverbank.com. But because of that little dot between the two words, you don't notice. And what happens? You end up getting robbed. Yeah, it's as easy as that. My virgin Mr. Hubert Fowlin, much love, much respect. Greetings to you too, sir. So, Then you have the malware that is next on this list. So phishing is not the only way that you go and get people's personal data. These cyber criminals use banking trojans, and you just hand over your stuff to them. Then, believe it or not, there's public Wi-Fi. And I'm pretty sure right now there's somebody going, wait, what? Public Wi-Fi? How is public Wi-Fi going to be an issue? Well, sorry to disappoint you, but public Wi-Fi can be a big issue. In today's world, you can shop online anywhere. And it's not uncommon, for example, for people to go to the mall to try to try on a product in person, then order it online at a lower price. What's more, they can place an order using the same mall's Wi-Fi. And this is when scammers pounce on the bargain hunters. The fact is, when you buy online, you send and receive a wealth of valuable information, including account details. And anyone with the right skills and access to the same network can snoop in on this data. In the case of the free Wi-Fi at the mall, there can be tens, if not thousands, of strangers connected to the same network, some of whom might be there for something a lot less innocent than shopping. Well, they're there to shop, but not to shop the same way that you're there to shop. They're shopping for your information so that they can go shopping with it. And that is when things get a little bit hairy. Much love, Rupert. How you doing, bro? Now, even on your home Wi-Fi, your security remains an issue, especially if you've never changed the router password or you're not sure which encryption protocol your network uses. All this leaves the door open to cyber criminals. One of the very first things I did when I got my router from my service provider was to change the password. Well, you never know who it is that is bringing you the router. Yeah, it comes in a box and everything, but oftentimes these are the people that come and set it up too. So if they're looking at information before you get your router and set it up, what do you think is going to happen? They have access to your network. And if they can have access to your network, then that means they know what they're doing. So they can intercept your data and take what they want. Now, unfortunately, there are still more ways that you can lose your data. And online stores is one of them. They're not watertight. And sometimes they, I don't know if leak databases of user accounts. I don't know if leak would be the appropriate word to use here. But as would, let me see, what talks about something flowing a whole lot more than a drip. For fraudsters, this kind of data is gold dust. And if you happen to use the same password for different services, attackers will have access to all, not some, but all of them. Well, they won't know until they try. And considering that this is what they do, well, they're going to try. Then you have your fake websites. Yeah, and we kind of touched on this earlier. Especially creative scammers make their own sites that mimic those of real online shopping services. And some of these fakes are scams used to take money from the victim without delivering the promised good or services. And as an added bonus, they may steal the payment card data also. So they're taking your money, you're not getting the product or service, and they're taking that card information to use it to do whatever they want in addition to that. You worried yet? If not, right about now would be the time that you should start to get worried. Because if you buy or pay for anything online, so you don't necessarily have to have bought something online, but you went online and paid for something. If you don't have a secure network, or you didn't do it on a secure network, that could be a problem. You don't want to have that problem. And if you go on a site that is not secure, that could also be a problem. Again, an unwanted problem. So, what do you do? Well, for starters, you need to be listening to the information that I'm going to be presenting as I come back from this break. So, get out your pen and paper if you haven't done so already. Call up your friends of your friends, friends of your enemies, enemies of your friends, and your enemies too. Call up everybody and tell them that we're going to find out some ways to shop safely online. But before we do that, we're going to take a break. When we go on the break, we're going to part company with those on Facebook Live. We're going to part company with those on Clubhouse. But the broadcast continues. So come on over to kevinstew.com and be a part of it. You don't want to miss out. All right? Especially leading up to this Christmas time when safety is top priority because of all the shopping that is happening. Real quickly, coming up this Saturday, this weekend, there is Feeding the Homeless. And this is happening downtown Fort Lauderdale, 10 East Broad Boulevard. And it happens between the hours of 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. And my friend Marlon Dixon has been cooking meals and getting friends involved and buying up little supplies, toothpaste, toothbrushes, sanitary napkins, rags, soap, these socks, little simple things that make a big difference to the homeless. And so this Saturday he'll be giving those out, and you can be a part of the experience too. Just show up, bring your mask, wear your mask, and you can be a part of this experience, feeding the homeless. Also, I want to remind you to get your copy of the ebook, the audiobook, I should say. Get your copy of the audiobook, Empowered, Essential Concepts and Strategies Every Woman Should Know About Self-Defense. It is authored by Jonathan Field. Yes, there is the ebook, but there's also the audiobook. And the audiobook is narrated by yours truly, Kevin Stew. So get your copy today. Simple way to get it, go to kevinstew.com and you'll see a copy of the book cover there. Just click on it and it takes you straight to where you get your copy of the audiobook. Empowered, Essential Concepts and Strategies Every Woman Should Know About Self-Defense. We'll be right back.
Pulsey Media Group, innovative streaming and recording, has done it again. A new way to get your business in full view of your neighborhood consumer through AdShare TV. It's available in your neighborhood today. It's easy. Just call us 754-999-6020. Become a host today and place a TV monitor in a strategic location so it's easy to see. Get a 1-minute video ad or longer that plays anywhere in our network. Can't be a host? No problem. For a few dollars, we'll run your 30-second video ad. A host can run announcement specials like buy one get one free or discount ads. Let's turn your flyers into a 30-second video with music or a voiceover, or let us create and run your video ad with a spokesperson. Take advantage of our early enrollment discount. Join us today. Your ad will be seen at least 30 times per day in your AdShare TV neighborhood. It's easy. Just call us 754-999-6020. AdShare TV, part of Pulsey Media Group.
Today in school, I learned a lot. In chemistry, I learned that no one likes me. In English, I learned that I'm disgusting. And in physics, I learned that I'm a loser.
Today in school, I learned that I'm ugly and useless. And in gym, I learned that I'm pathetic and a joke. In history, I learned that I'm trash.
Today in school, I learned that I have no friends.
In biology,
In English, I learned that I make
I learned
people
that I'm fat and
sick.
stupid.
And at lunch, I learned that I sit on my own because I
I
smell.
learned that I'm a loser.
In chemistry, I learned that no one likes
In biology,
In chemistry,
I learned that I'm fat and stupid.
me.
And in math,
because
I learned that I'm trash.
The only thing I didn't learn in school today
The only thing I didn't learn today
the only thing I didn't learn
It's why no one ever helps.
Kids witness bullying every day. They want to help, but they don't know how. Teach them how to stop bullying and be more than a bystander at stopbullying.gov. A message from the Ad Council.
Ladies, lovers of the music, it is here, the brand spanking new album from Ed Robinson and Ian Sweetness, a tribute to Teddy Pendergrass. Amazing. 10 blazing tracks, 2 amazing singers going hit for hit, classic for classic. A tribute to Teddy Pendergrass, Ian Sweetness, Ed Robinson. Oh man. It's out now. Available everywhere. iTunes, Spotify, wherever you get your music, it is there. A tribute to Teddy Pendergrass, brand spanking new, Ian Sweetness, and Robinson. Ladies, gentlemen, you've got to have this in your collection. Get it now. Available everywhere. Bruv, my last baby already gone off to college, mate. Is what this is send come gimme, man. Is a big album still, I love it. Big up Ed Robinson, Ian Sweetness, but this better come with a contraceptive.
It's Christina representing for DJ Kevin. You see me, I say, I don't know the boss. You see me, I say, DJ Kevin's Chew and the night shift radio show. Yo, the thing, turn up the thing loud. Whoa, DJ Kevin's Chew at the heart of a champion. Never underestimate, just choose him. The silver line behind the dark clouds. DJ Kevin's Chew, believe him, and that's no doubt. Salute the night shift radio show, Christina. It's a heart attack. Loud. The beast.
It's been a long time coming. Are you ever gonna change? Are you ever gonna to take advice for how I'm feeling? It's been a long time running, and I know you wanna stay. So I think that it is time we live like we used to. Ride all around the city singing with the top down. Let's take it back to when we were younger. It's been a long time coming, so put on a happy face. Grab my hand so we can let all of our troubles out. There's no cares tonight. Take me for a ride. Even when the stars never will align. Even when it's dark and you lose your mind. Whoa, whoa. Right in the moment when your head is confused. Oh, I will
right in that moment when your head is confused. When you're doing all this shopping for everyone. When you're caught up in the madness. I'll stay right there with you, reminding you how to do it safely. The sound of Roy's track is called Madness, bringing us back from the break. All right, so it's community and finance night, and we're talking about shopping safely. Again, it's a silly season, as one pastor that I am familiar with, he calls the Christmas season the silly season because people do crazy things around about this time of the year. For whatever reason, let us go off the hinges, just off the rails. As Donnie Walker would say, people off the rails. So how do we go about shopping safely? According to Casper Key Daily, you want to use strong passwords. Yeah, hardly anyone brute forces passwords these days by entering them one by one, but even with modern methods of cracking, shorter and less complex passwords are more vulnerable. So the rule still stands. The longer your combination is, the less likely cybercriminals will grab it. Now, you are advised that using at least 10 characters, even for accounts of little importance, that is the way to go. And for accounts you really care about, better to make the password twice as long. Another dangerous habit is to use the same passwords for multiple sites. Having grabbed the credentials for one account, cybercriminals are unlikely to stop there and will try to log into other services with the stolen username and password. You can devise your own password creation system or use a password generator to come up with strong random combinations. And so, as not to forget them, you can store your credentials in a password manager, which also includes a password generator as a rule. Now, of course, if you're going to use a digital password generator or a digital password manager, then someone created it and someone potentially has access to your information. Keep that in mind also. So pen and paper might be your way to go. But again, you have to know where you're going to put that pen and paper to keep it safe, because you want to keep it away from prying eyes. Another thing that you could do is use a VPN to connect to public networks. A secure connection encrypts all traffic and therefore prevents attackers from intercepting your login credentials and payment credentials. So you can use a VPN, a virtual private network. And there are many of them available all over the place. Some for free, some you have to pay money for. Some is just a one-time annual fee. Whatever it is, find out one that works best for you. Do not link bank cards to online shopping accounts. Now, most of all, attackers love stealing accounts that are rarely used. This way, their actions go unnoticed for longer. So it is worth linking a bank card only to online stores that you regularly visit. And make sure that your account is not hijacked and that no suspicious transactions appear in your purchase history. Pay attention, because that's the other danger to having sites that you regularly use for shopping. Sometimes you lose track of exactly what it is that you got. In other cases, it is safer to decline the remember card option and enter the numbers manually. That way, you'll be less likely to lose money through a long abandoned account with some online pet store where you once bought hamster food and your hamster died 3 years ago. So, you eliminate these situations. If possible, you want to go with a payment service. Things like Google Play, or PayPal. These store your data in an encrypted form on secure servers. The merchant you buy from receives only the virtual account number that is assigned to the card by the service. And because your card data is not seen by the merchant, this keeps your finances from unscrupulous sellers. Not 100%, but it is definitely much safer. And it even if there's a data leak from the site and data interception during the transmission over the internet, it is still protected. Now, you can get a separate card for online shopping. Anybody ever thought about that? Well, that's an option too. Get a separate card that you use just for online shopping. And keep minimal funds on it. Even if attackers find out the details of the card, they won't get their hands on your main money source. And it is best to top up the card immediately before making a purchase and only buy the amount you intend to spend. That also will help with making sure that you're budgeting properly and you're not just overdoing it and willy-nilly spending. You could try getting a virtual card. That's an option too. But the concept remains the same. Put the money on the card only when you're going to use it and use only the amount that you intend to spend. People get carried away easily. So pay attention, stay on top of your money. And with that, we move to the next one, which is really keeping track of your payment history. You want to set up transaction notifications and check your payment history regularly. If you spot something suspicious, call your bank immediately. Any unexpected debit, even a tiny amount, should set off an alarm. Because it may be scammers floating a trial balloon or the first automatic payment for a subscription that you didn't ask for. Once that $2 transaction goes unnoticed, then, all right, they're in the money, literally. They're taking you for everything you got. You also want to use reliable protection. Kind of like birth control or STD prevention. You want to use reliable protection. These simple rules to protect your data and money will make your online shopping experience safe and secure. To avoid cyber criminals' tricks, you want to pay attention to anything that you come across relating to spotting scammers online, using a reliable security solution that detects and blocks phishing sites. Yeah, these are add-on features to your browser or to your mobile devices. You can listen. We all know just about everything has an app for that. So why not get one of the apps for that? Of course, you still want to do your research, right? And as such, you want to make sure that you're not you're not exposing yourself too much to the unscrupulous characters out there. Yeah? There will be some level of exposure, yes, but you don't want to invite them into your bank account. Now, with that being said, earlier we mentioned using online services. So the question comes up, is it better to go with one of these online payment services than to use, say, a credit card? Which of them is safer? And I'm not too sure that there are many people that think about things like that. Because, again, we take things for granted. That's what we do. Something comes along and it becomes a part of our regular routine, and we just take it for granted. If you do most of your shopping online and you want to make sure your transactions are secure, well, or as secure as you can possibly get them, you may have a few important questions in mind, and some of them should involve what we looked at just now, before we went on the break and when we just came back. And one of them could easily be asking the question, is something like PayPal, is that safe? And is it safer than a credit card? Is it safe for debit cards? Sometimes people just go ahead and say credit card and they just pool all the cards into this one general bucket. No, some of them are actually debit cards and they operate differently. Generally speaking, according to bankrate.com, you should know that both credit cards and PayPal have similar security features that can get you off the hook if you're charged a purchase that you did not make. PayPal also offers the same protections on their accounts whether you pay with credit or debit. Yet, you'll have far fewer consumer protections if you make a purchase with a debit card online directly and not through a service like PayPal. Unfortunately, you'll want to know the basics of making secure purchases online. Well, ultimately, not unfortunately, but ultimately, you definitely want to do that. Whether you shop with a credit card or opt to pay with PayPal for convenience, what we're going to do is see if we can explain how a service like PayPal specifically works, including its security features, as well as the basic credit card security features all consumers benefit from. PayPal, for starters, is an online payment portal that lets users create an account that they can use to send money. They can also use it to make purchases and receive money from others with ease. Of course, there are services that your bank would offer, like Zelle, that can do the same thing. You may have noticed that an array of online retailers allow PayPal as a payment option when you shop online. And there are several reasons why consumers use this option. Firstly, PayPal lets you connect your preferred payment method to your account, whether you want to pay with a credit or a debit card, and bank account, or even a rewards balance. PayPal also encrypts your bank and card information, which helps to keep that information safe. The platform also makes it easy to send money to friends and family for free, provided you use an available balance to do so. Meanwhile, the PayPal app lets consumers do more with their money, including its online bill pay features and investing options. The PayPal app also has a high yield savings component, which lets users earn interest on their deposits in the account. So you have that non-traditional banking feature to using PayPal. And we've addressed non-traditional banking on our banking alternatives on this broadcast before. Interestingly, PayPal also offers its own credit card known as the PayPal Cashback MasterCard. And this card lets users earn cashback on everything they buy. Everything that they use their PayPal card to purchase. And this purchase is done through PayPal and elsewhere. And it comes with no annual fee. So, you remember we talked about cards before? And if we have some time tonight, we're going to talk about some cards, some of the best cards to use to do shopping here in this silly season. Now, as we already said, PayPal encrypts your payment information, in order to keep your sensitive financial information safe from hackers and thieves. However, the platform offers additional security features, including purchase protection that covers all purchases you make using your PayPal, and as well as payments made through the platform. You should note, however, that a dispute must be filed within 180 days of the purchase in question, and PayPal accounts must be in good standing for the coverage to apply. So use your PayPal regularly and you'll be good to go. PayPal purchase protection can come into play in various scenarios. Some of them would include you received an item that you did not order. Well, if the money didn't come out of your bank account and you got the item, would you be able to return it? And if you return it, aren't you going to get paid for the item? Or could you end up getting paid for the item? Things that make you go, You shouldn't, because you can't prove that you paid for it, so you shouldn't get paid for it. Anyway, you received an item that you did not order. A new item you ordered showed up in used condition. You need to watch out for those things too in this silly season. You order something new, it comes used, and you paid full price for it. That's a problem. And your PayPal purchase protection can help you to address that. An item you ordered never arrived. You received a different number of items than the number you ordered. An item you purchased showed up damaged. An item you ordered is missing some of its parts. You receive a generic item when you purchased an authentic one. All these things are things that you can purchases that you can take to PayPal and say, hey, listen, this didn't work out and we need to do something about it. And they'll be willing to help. And as a matter of fact, they offer that service. You also should note that if you are charged for a transaction that you did not make, PayPal will rectify the situation if you let them know within 60 days. In this case, PayPal says you'll be covered by their $0 liability for eligible unauthorized transactions program. Read your fine print, people. Now, most credit cards also have a $0 fraud liability policy, meaning you won't be on the hook for unauthorized purchases made with your credit card or card number. According to the Federal Trade Commission, the FTC, you won't be legally responsible for any unauthorized purchases made with your card if you report the card lost before someone uses it. Well, if you did lose it before someone uses it. Your liability is also limited to $0 if your card number is stolen, but you are still in physical possession of your credit card. Now, if you report your credit card lost or stolen after fraud has occurred, the maximum amount you can legally be liable for is limited to $50. Now, if whomever it was did the shady stuff and it's $49.76, you know you're out of luck. Call that gone. It's a contribution to somebody's Christmas fund. No, sorry. If it is $50.55, because it is limited to $50. Now, consumers also have similar protection for purchases made through credit cards, through the FBCA, the Fair Credit Billing Act. However, disputes must be for amounts of $50 or more. So that makes up the slack for the $50 limit. And they must be filed within 60 days. Now, through the FCBA, consumers can get protection for certain types of billing errors on their credit cards, including unauthorized charges, yay, incorrect amounts or charges on wrong dates, charges for items you bought and never received, items that arrived or services that were ordered but not supplied as promised. Now, that said, the FCBA does not provide protection for the quality of goods or services delivered by a merchant. Once you got the goods, you got the goods. Once you got the service, you got the service. Quality? Neither here nor there for them. Some specific cards expand their security for some types of charges with updated consumer protections. As an example, there are credit cards that offer purchase protection against damage or theft, as well as cards that offer extended warranties and return protection. Now, not all cards carry these features, but there are some that do. You want to check out the ones that will do the work for you. What we're going to do right now is take another break. When we come back, we're going to look PayPal, credit cards. Is there one safer than the other? Which one would be the ideal one for you? And we're going to look at credit cards versus debit cards. Oftentimes, people look at them as one and the same. No, there are several differences. They're both cards, but with several differences. So we're going to take another break. And we'll come back. We're going to talk about what some of these differences are. And we're going to make some of these comparisons. We'll be right back. It's Community and Finance Night right here. The Night Shift with DJ Kevin Stew.
Matthew 28:19 says, "Go ye therefore and teach all nations." With this in mind and encouragement received during a South Florida media conference, The Church Links was birthed. The Church Links is an interdenominational worship service portal for churches, providing the tools to spread the word through technology in a cost-effective way. The Church Links, www.dahchurchlinx.com. Your links to worship and praise.
Making great music is one thing, sharing it with the world, that's another. Let the professionals at Reggae Global Entertainment help you to another level. Specializing in artist management, booking, public relations and marketing, and promotion, Reggae Global Entertainment can help you with event planning, websites, photography, and video production, press releases, legal services, and graphic design. They can even help you with music production, so you can get the sound that you want every time. Call Reggae Global Entertainment at 954-804-8199. That's 804-8199. Or visit them online at reggaeglobalentertainment.com.
MRE Entertainment, in association with VPAL Distribution, presents the brand new hit single.
I'm Robert French, and you're listening to my new song, Every Day of My Life.
Now available on all major digital platforms.
Every day of my life will be just loving you. Spend the rest of my life always and just loving you. Every day of my life will be just loving you. Spend the rest of my life.
When being in the moment is priceless, consider the ability to share that moment. If you can video it, you can broadcast it. And Pulse E-Media Group has the tools you need. Weddings, birthdays, funerals, graduations, church services, parties, seminars, you name it. Pulse E-Media Group can provide you with a secure medium controlled by you to broadcast your event. Contact us at www.pulseemediagroup.com for more information. Pulse E-Media Group, when being in the moment is priceless.
Yes. Akar Mantino, I'm making you know, sir, right now you are locked in to DJ Kevin Stew on the night shift.
How do you want to live it up? I know some of these criminals really want to live it up on your dime. Zone of Alfred. A track called Live It Up. Hey cuz, how you doing? Welcome to the broadcast. Are you ready for Christmas, cuz? We're asking a question as we talk about safely shopping. Do we go PayPal or do we go credit card? Do we go PayPal or do we go debit card? How do we go? Which way is the best way? Now, if you're still wondering, is PayPal safer than your credit cards? Well, both methods you should know, both methods of payment come with similar security protections and features. Although PayPal may have a slight edge with its built-in purchase protections, which probably won't be available on specific credit cards. But I guess it's a matter of choice. You can earn rewards with credit cards, whether you pay directly with a merchant or using PayPal. In fact, some credit cards now, for online purchases, also offer bonus rewards specifically for PayPal purchases, at least for part of the year. Chase Freedom Flex, for example, is offering 5% back on up to $1,500 spent on PayPal purchases and at Walmart.com up until the end of December 22. And then after that, it's the card holders earn 1% cash back. Now, this is an activation requirement. You have to activate that cashback reward with Chase Freedom Flex, because they give these 5% cashbacks at various times of the year for various periods. So that's one of the things that you can capitalize on for the Christmas season, the silly season. Now, at the end of the day, what this means is your choice between paying with a credit card or through PayPal boils down to convenience. Pay with either option, and the security features will be just about the same. So you shouldn't base your decision on whatever. Well, you shouldn't try to base your decision on which one is better than the other, but more so, it's whatever is easiest for you at the time. Now, when it comes to credit cards versus debit cards, that might be a little bit different. Individuals who want to boost their protection for online purchases should know that the same protections for credit cards do not apply to debit cards. Where most credit cards have $0 fraud liability policies, and the most you can legally be liable for is $50 in fraudulent charges anyway. Debit card purchases are not supported with the same kinds of protections. In fact, the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, notes that you are not responsible for any transactions you didn't authorize if you report your debit card lost before an authorized purchase is made. However, if you report your card lost within 2 business days after you learn about the loss or theft, you are liable up to $50. If you report your debit card lost more than 2 business days after you learn about the loss or theft within 60 calendar days after your statement is sent to you, you're liable for up to $500 in fraudulent charges. So you're going to have to eat that. If you report your debit card lost more than 60 calendar days after your statement is sent to you, you could be liable for all the money taken from your ATM or your debit card, and possibly more. For example, money in accounts linked to your debit account per the FTC. Yep, it's scary like that. I guess that is one way to get you to get a credit card, to choose a safer alternative, and then you'd use your debit card to transfer money to your credit card account or to pay your credit card, but you're not going to use it for anything much because of the lack of protection. Now, whether you opt to shop online with your credit card or use any form of payment with PayPal, you'll want to take steps to keep your account details as safe and secure as you possibly can. How do you go about doing that? Well, we started talking about some safety measures that you could take at the beginning of the broadcast. Well, here are some more. Create a strong password to protect your PayPal account and change it regularly. Do not share your login information with anyone, and never leave your account details out in the open where someone might see them. Don't do it. It's a practice that you should do with all your passwords anyway. Steer clear of making purchases with PayPal on public Wi-Fi networks, unless you can set up a VPN. Set up multi-factor authentication on your PayPal account for added security. If you notice a fraudulent transaction, contact PayPal right away. Dispute fraudulent charges using PayPal's dispute resolution process, and you want to get on that immediately. When using a credit card, best practices. Create a strong password for your online account and change it regularly also. Set up alerts that notify you when a purchase is made with your credit card. Steer clear of making purchases with a credit card on public Wi-Fi networks. Keep your account number and details private at all times. Monitor your credit card account to watch out for fraudulent charges. And if you notice a credit card transaction on your account that you did not make, report it to your card issuer immediately. What's the takeaway from this? Well, whether you opt to pay for purchases using PayPal or directly using a credit card, you should enjoy similar safety features and similar fraud protection. Be sure to check the purchase protection features on your credit card, as these may not always measure up to those available for some of your PayPal purchases. Like if a purchase never arrives. Now, one thing is clear. Paying with credit cards or PayPal is definitely safer than paying with a debit card. And this is when you shop online, especially when you shop online. You'll get additional safety features and protections either way you choose to pay. And you'll also have a better chance to earn rewards or cashback on everything you buy. There's this one non-traditional credit card that I use, and with each purchase you could possibly get that money back. I've gotten money back for purchases that I've made using that card. I've used it to buy gas. I've gotten free gas because the money came back to me. I have bought food. I've gotten free food because the money came back to me. And one of the more interesting things about this account, I have gotten more back. I started using this last year. This year, I lie. I started using it this year, and I've gotten more back from using this account than I've gotten from using my main bank account, my traditional bank account, which I've been using since, oh my goodness, when did I come here? A long time. Since I've had a bank account here. And this is just in 1 year. We're talking about 20 years. Oof. Wow. Crazy. Well, what can I say? Listen. There are ways to get the most out of your banking experience. And it is just a matter of navigating how you're going to do it. It takes a little bit of searching here and there. It takes a little bit of paying attention to what is happening. But with everything being so fast-paced, everything is going, especially at this time of the year. This is when you need to actually pay a little bit more attention to what is happening. This is when you need to watch your accounts and see what is happening on your accounts. What transactions were made on your credit card? Did you make them? Did you get what it was that you ordered? Sometimes these purchases are made and it takes so long for them to be delivered that you forgot that you made the purchase, especially at Christmas time. You know, there are all kind of delays at Christmas time. You forgot that you made the purchase and you're like, wait, didn't I order this? And it's March. And you're like, wait, I ordered this for Christmas. I didn't get it. Now you're in problems because of the time that has passed. You know, pay attention to these little things because they could make the difference with having money in your account and having had money in your account.
I say you're never gonna get me down.
Jumping into an early musical therapy tonight. Kicking it off with the song of G. Cole. A track called Peace of Mind is a Holiday. And you get peace of mind when you know that whatever it is that you're using to make your purchases when you're doing your online shopping, it's secure. You're using a secure platform, you're using a secure card, and you're well secure. Your bank account is secure. All these things, your information is all secure. It leaves you at peace, right? Right, G. Cole? Yeah, I think so too. Peace of mind is a holiday. The sound of G. Cole. brand new music coming at you from Marjorie K. Her rendition of One Day I'll Fly Away. Of Korik. His rendition of Give Love on Christmas Day.
Christmas Day. Christmas Day. Even the man who has everything, he would be so happy if you would bring him love on Christmas Day. Christmas Day. No greater gift is there than love. Say hello. Everywhere there's an air of Christmas joy. It's that once a year when the world is sincere and you'd like to find a way to show the things that words can't say. Why don't you give love on Christmas Day? Christmas Day. The man on the street and the couple upstairs, they all need to know there's someone who cares. Oh, give love on Christmas Day. Hey, hey. No greater gift is there than love. What the world needs is love. Yes, the world needs your love. Christmas tree should be piles of love there for you and me. Give love on Christmas Day. Christmas Day. There is no greater gift. No, is there? What the world needs is love. What we need is love. So give love on Christmas Day. Christmas Day. The man who has everything, he would be so happy if you would bring him love on Christmas Day. Christmas Day. No greater gift is there than love. What the world needs is 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 love. What the world needs. All I want for Christmas is a lover. A lover. A lover. All I want for Christmas is a lover. To dub me in a Christmas style, lily.
This is style Lily.
Is a big fat thing.
I'm home tea working out at Trinity.
Fat thing. All I want for Christmas is a big fat thing. A big fat
A track called All I Want for Christmas.
You dub me in a constant spring. You say if you rub me in a constant spring. Never know Papa Tini coulda sing in the Christmas style. All I want for Christmas is some money. Some money, right? Some money. Oh, you. All I want for Christmas is some money. We carry out the big fat thing. All I want for Christmas is a lover. A lover. A lover. All I want for Christmas is a lover. You love me in a Christmas style, right? Love me in a Christmas style. She never knew Papa Tony coulda sing. She never knew Papa Tony coulda sing. Tell you about the song, you better keep her rocking and sing. Love me in a Christmas style. Now you shoulda seen me and the big fat thing. All I want for Christmas is my big fat thing. Me big fat thing. Me big fat thing. All I want for Christmas is a big fat thing. A big fat thing. A big fat thing. You dub me in a constant spring. Me say you dub me in a constant spring. She just a rub and go down and a dub and come up. Rub and go down and a dub and come up. She just a dub me in a Christmas style. She just a rub me in a Christmas style. All I want for Christmas is a lover. A lover, right? A lover. All I want for Christmas is a lover. She love me every time. Lord, she never blow me mind. I will me say she never blow me mind because me love her every time. You don't be a sign that will take you about the sun and you left behind. All I want for Christmas is a lover. A lover. A lover. All I want for Christmas is a big fat thing. A big fat thing. A big fat thing. All I want for Christmas is
I have a brand new Christmas track for you
in a constant spring.
by a brand new artist on the scene.
The girl does have people.
His name is Dilly Chris. The track is called Thank God It's Christmas.
Hey, thank God it's Christmas. My favorite time of the year. Thank God it's Christmas. You can feel it in the air. Thank God it's Christmas. And it's my favorite time of the year. Thank God it's Christmas. Oh yeah. Thank you God. Christmas is here. The time to share with families and friends. What's this word on the go on the vibes? Love gifts under the Christmas tree. Kids out to the bed. This is my favorite holiday. It's when the most money make and when the most money spend at a Christmas. My favorite time of the year. Thank God it's Christmas. You can feel it in the air. Thank God it's Christmas. It's my favorite time of the year. So thank God it's Christmas. Oh yeah. Oh my God. So let us celebrate. We gonna wake up and fool in our plate. So don't hesitate. Call up some friends, tell them about on the kids right now. Cause this is Christmas. Every kids open them give a know them up till them blood back post. Oh, wish me a Roger. Me I look forward to the new year. Thank God it's Christmas. Favorite time of the year. Thank God it's Christmas. Oh my God. You can feel it in the air. Thank God it's Christmas. Yeah. It's my favorite time of the year. So thank God it's Christmas. Thank you God. It's the time of the year. Whenever you hear there's a full of baby mama shop out like wow. And it's that time of the year. Whenever house every trees on the block light up like wow. And it's
The track is called Thank God It's Christmas. Brand new track from Dilly Chris.
Thank God it's Christmas.
No will, no way. Real hot topic from the tropics. And if a good song, me have to drop it. Yeah.
This is on a Denver Downer. It's called No Will, No Way.
You gotta be firm because when there is no will, there is no. Hey, keep the fire burning cause when there is no will, there is no. Don't stop, keep moving on. When there is no will, there is no. It's never over till you're done. When there is no will, there I don't even feel it's right to get up every day with the feet in mind. Good lamps burn hot with the realest light. Ambition I go come with the realest fight. Oh gosh, and them already try. Enough of them are gonna lie. And that's why me keep job by my side. This journey been a heck of a ride. I rock 1,000 miles. Hey, the destination smelling like roses. My snapshot a better life, no poses. Never fear the enemies, me ready for the foes. Never be defeated, no. Hey, one chance of it to making the most. Pedal to the metal, put the wheels to the road. Life come with a couple bruises, couple blows, but I'll never be defeated, no. You gotta be firm because when there is no will, there is no. Keep the fire burning cause when there is no will, there is no. Don't stop, keep moving on. When there is no will, there is no. It's never over till you're done. When there is no will, there is no. Cause when the times get rough, you feel like you can't make it. Just call upon God, you not even need credit. Unemployment high enough, people can't take it. Things been crazy, read the pandemic. I remember the economy freeze, and people would have killed if you cough or sneeze. Health workers risk life and put the nation at ease. Most people would have planned to postpone their dreams. Yet in the midst of the panic, never sing Titanic. Develop the right habits, help them who don't have it. Even if it's just a bit, get at it. Good things can come from bad now if you really look at it. Oh, look around, on the road to better days we cannot travel alone. Determination gets on you from the comb. Before we dance abroad, we got to do it at home. I mean, you gotta be firm because when there is no will, there is no. Keep the fire burning cause when there is no will, there is no. Don't stop, keep moving on. When there is no will, there is no. It's never over till you're done. When there is no will, there is no. When there is no will, there is no.
This is on a Liba Hibbert. Yeah man, daughter of the late Toots Hibbert. Track called Raga Soldier.
Let your love transform your
is the sound of Mr. Robinson.
Serious news to pass on to
Mr. Ed Robinson.
everybody. What I'm about to say,
Or as I call him, Mr. Joanna Marie.
could mean the world's disaster. Could change your joy and laughter to tears and pain.
Track is called Love's in Need of Love Today.
In need of love today. Oh, don't delay. Send yours in right away. Oh, because hate's going round, breaking many hearts. Oh Lord, stop it, please, before it's gone too far. Yeah. The force of evil plan to make you its possession, and it will if we let it destroy everybody. We all must take precautionary measures. If peace and love you treasure, then hear me when I say that love's in need of love today. Don't delay, send yours in right away. Don't you know that hate's going round, and it's breaking hearts? Oh, we all gotta stop it. Stop it, please, before it's gone too far. Oh, yeah. Love's in need of love today. Don't delay, send yours in right away. Oh, yeah. Can you believe hate's going round, and it's breaking hearts? It's breaking hearts. Stop this, please. Stop this, please, before it goes way too far.
But me love Christmas enough. Oh, yeah. What a happy time. Love Christmas. Anybody love Christmas like me?
Give us some more Christmas music. This one is from Jabez. That's the title of the track right there. It's Christmas time again.
It's Christmas time again. Let us celebrate. I am coming up for Christmas. I see my family for Christmas. You know I live to see Christmas. It's the best time of the year. Me just pick up me auntie we come from foreign. Go a waff and go play with barrel. Only a present and Christmas bling. We care so we share, everybody get a thing. Feel the Christmas breeze, can me live on the hill. Wifey pour me a glass of sorrel. We are celebrate Jesus, don't forget him. The Prince of Peace, yeah, we from West End. It's Christmas time again. Let us celebrate. It's Christmas time again. Let us celebrate. I am coming up for Christmas. I see my family for Christmas. from yard and foreign. But that not stop we from doing hustling. So we thank God for Jesus and we praise Him for the birth of the Savior we believe in. Good news, glad tidings that we are bring. So you can't stop we from celebrating the day. It's Christmas time again. Let us celebrate. It's Christmas time again. Let us celebrate. Christmas come only just once a year. Just once a year. One time.
You ready for the Christmas to come this one time?
Tell it on the mountain, tell it all over. Jesus is born. Go tell it on the mountain.
This is Sonny. Track called This is All About You.
The world must know, happy know, and this year from a little bit of grow. Yes, on every hill and valley, we are row and flow and dolly. Again, pick up the king in a end.
It's good to know that you can claim Christmas for what it was originally meant to be. And that's what this track is all about.
This year, it's all about you.
That's the title right there.
Christmas time is all about you.
This year it's all about you.
This year is all about the king. This year we give the praise to Him. Christmas is all about Him. And that is all about Hear me? The message is simple, the message is straight. Christ born in a Bethlehem, that's faith. It's a good news, spread it all over. In a every parish and in a every state. Like a slate, me afraid. World up in know, so me can't even wait. Some a try and rate. Some me get to know, say you're so big and great.
This year, it's all about you. This year is empty, Lord, without you. Christmas time is all about you. Believe me.
This year is all about the King. This year we give the praise to Him. Christmas is all about Him.
It's all about you. This year, it's all about you. This year is empty, Lord, without you. Christmas time is all about you. Believe me.
This year is all about the King. This year we give the praise to Him. Christmas is all about Him.
Oh God. Are you feeling it?
This is that journey.
I'm so excited.
It's called Christmas Lime.
Feeling ignited. Christmas is here once again. Hey, watch what you doing. Can you see we lining? No time for no fuss, no fighting. Hey, Christmas time again, I feel it in the air. Feeling. It's an atmosphere of love, that's what we share. Yeah. Christmas time again, so alive again. You can share with someone from the little you. Yeah. Let nothing spoil our mood. They've got much, but we're feeling good. God has been so faithful. There we go. It's been a long year. We made it through. We belong here. Spending time with our family and friends. Hey, hey. Christmas time again, I feel it in the air. Hey. It's an atmosphere of love, that's what we share. Yeah. Christmas time again, so alive again. You can share with someone from the little you. Yeah. Some mama set the table up the way you come over. We make the room get and the glass we go knock over. And we go get the city up like it's a crap over. Forget the reason for the season, no one keep over. And if for any reason some of us can sleep over. Some are gonna leave in a taxi, some wife a be chauffeur. Some are gonna wake up in a bed, come in a the sofa. The next morning we go watch church cause it's not over. Are you feeling it? Christmas time again is a boy. Let we go. No be sorry, be sorry, lumpy. Christmas time again, I feel it in the air. Oh God, it's an atmosphere of love, that's what we share. Yeah, yeah. Christmas time again, so alive again. You can share with someone from the little you. Christmas time again, I feel it in the air. Yeah. It's an atmosphere of
complain. No matter what the people say, me nah go complain. Yeah, I get down on my knees and pray. Me nah go.
And this is not the time to complain either.
No, the system nah go.
But the same energy you can use to complain, you can use to give thanks, yeah?
Hard every night and
the sound of Mr. Dale Brown.
Just don't come overnight and
Check call, me nah go complain.
enough how we a struggle and enough how we a fight and we can't get a bite. We nah lose hope, nah lose we drive, we nah stop try till we dream come alive. See, that's okay, that's alright, cause my God will step in. Me nah go complain. No matter what the people say, me nah go complain. Get down on my knees and pray. Me nah go complain. No, the system nah go my way. Me nah go complain. I feel work hard every night and day. I was born in the islands, yeah, and now I'm living in a strange land.
True story.
But I will never ever stray from the original God plan. See, everything have a season. And everything happen for a reason. So trust the Most High, everything alright. One holy faith, me nah go complain. No matter what the people say, me nah go complain. Get down on my knees and pray, me nah go complain. No, the system nah go my way, me nah go complain. Work hard every night and day. Listen, see, no matter how hard it may get, don't you lose hope. See, this is the time to know that God is in control. Please don't let go. It's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. Me nah go complain. No matter what the people say, me nah go complain. Get down on my knees and pray, me nah go complain. No, the system nah go my way, me nah go complain. Work hard every night and day. No matter what the people say, it's gonna get better. Get down on my knees and pray, it's gonna get better. No, the system nah go my way.
For so long, you and me been finding each other for so long, and the feeling that I feel for you is more than strong, boy. Take it from me. If you give a little more than you're asking for, your love will turn the key. Darling, I would wait forever for those lips of wine. Build my world around you, darling. This love will shine, boy. Watch it and see. If you give a little more than you're asking for, your love will turn the key. I just wanna be your everything. Open up the heaven in your heart and let me be the things you want. This is Joanna Marie, and it's all about DJ Kevin Stew on the night shift. You feel for some stew? Check out Kevin Stew. For so long, you and me been finding each other for so long, and the feeling that I feel for you is more than strong, boy. Take it from me. If you give a little more than you're asking for, your love will turn the key. Darling,
sound of Miss Joanna Marie bringing us home tonight on this Community and Finance Night right here on the night shift to DJ Kevin Steele. Her rendition of the Andy Gibb, I Just Wanna Be Your Everything, giving new life to it.
I just wanna be your everything. Open up the head.
I want to thank you all for being the best part of tonight's broadcast.
The things you are to me,
And to remind you,
on a string.
pay attention to what you're doing online and where you're going online, especially if you're shopping.
I stay here without you, darling.
Protect yourself, protect your finances.
I want you laying in the love that
And as we part company, remember to look out for members of your community. Remember, your community is not just a development that you live in, but it spreads far and wide. So those that you pass on the bus, the plane, the boat, or the train, whether you walk, ride, or drive, these are members of your community. Do something good for one of them today, because you never know who's going to do something good for you tomorrow. My name is Kevin Stew, so I like to do it to you, for you, and with you every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday right here on kevinstew.com on the night shift with DJ Kevin Stew. Catch you all tomorrow night with healthy love. Don't be a stranger, be here. If you missed the broadcast, don't worry. Catch it on kevinstew.com. You can catch the podcast or the YouTube live. Alright? All available to you for free. So go there and contribute to the website. Hit the donate button, leave something there, and do it regularly. I'm gonna get out of here. You all take care. Good morning, good afternoon, good day to you wherever you are in the world from right here in South Florida. I bid you all a good night. To my affiliates, much love and much respect. To all the listeners, you make this great. From here in South Florida, good night. Be good. If you can't be good at it. I'm out of here.
Greetings and salutations, one and all. You're invited to tune into the night shift with DJ Kevin Stew. It airs on Mondays with Community and Finance, Tuesdays with Healthy Love, and Wednesdays with Real Talk from 10 p.m. to midnight Eastern Time. Come spend some time interacting in the stew pot where we keep things bubbling and wind down in musical therapy. The night shift with DJ Kevin Stew is on kevinstew.com, where you're encouraged to have acceptance through enlightenment.